Welcome back, everyone. We're so glad you're here to join us on another adventure. This time, we took full advantage of our Thanksgiving break to escape into the beauty of the Nantahala National Forest. With the season shifting and the last of the fall colors hanging on, we were hopeful to catch those final bursts of autumn before winter fully set in. This was one of those trips where we both just needed to step away from the busyness of life, to slow down, breathe in the crisp mountain air, soak in the peace that only the forest can offer. There's something about being surrounded by towering trees, listening to the sound of a rushing creek, and feeling that cool breeze that just makes the rest of the world fade away for a little while. So come along with us as we explore winding trails, chase the last of the fall leaves, and embrace the slower pace of nature. Whether you're here for the scenery, the adventure, or just to unwind with us, we're excited to have you along for the journey. Let's get into it.
Well, so far this campsite has been pretty amazing. Pretty much got everything set up. Relaxing a little bit before we start our dinner. Hopefully the temperatures don't get too chilly tonight, but it looks like it might. But we come prepared. We got the gear to keep us warm if it does. Cranking the fire a little bit right now, and like I said, have some dinner. Maybe have some s'mores tonight. Have a nice relaxing evening.
It is chilly out here. Tonight I'm gonna make some creamy Tuscan gnocchi. And so it's pretty easy. We're gonna have it with some bread, whip it up, sit by the fire. But I thought it would be a good hearty meal with the gnocchi, potato gnocchi, for dinner. So I thought I would make an old-fashioned to go with our dinner to keep us warm, so I brought some orange, and I've decided to peel it the best I can at camp, but it smells amazing. And we have a little bit of our Woodford. It's already cold. And then I'm going to add a dash of bitters. May not be as good as that one we had in town today, which is pretty good. And the Woodford cherry, the cherry on top.
Oop, on your sleeve.
Whoopsie. No one be alarmed, it's not blood.
Someone just passed out.
Yeah. There we go, those look pretty good. But first bite, everyone knows the rules. I say it.
Yeah. It's a good one. It'll warm your insides.
Mm-hmm. Saturday morning and it's chilly. I think Jason said it was like 34 degrees outside. So we are having pancakes with some berries, and I've made some coffee for the morning. And so I thought I'd just try to show you my process of doing things back here in the kitchen. So let's see how well I do this one-handed. We'll have some little, silver dollar pancakes maybe. And then watch for them to bubble a little bit. Okay. Well, I should probably turn it down a little bit. You can tell they're a little bit crispy. But I guess any breakfast is better than no breakfast. Jason had a better outcome.
It's hard to hold a camera and film and cook at the same time.
Plus to my whatever, the butter sat there a while.
Yeah,
it was the butter.
True. It was the butter.
All right, we're gonna prepare the plates.
Yeah, but the pan's really hot still.
So we're gonna have some
Well done, pancakes.
berries, and we've warmed up our syrup. You can see the smoke coming off of everything this morning. And then we'll sit by the fire.
So, not too bad for a little rush there.
It turned out okay.
Yep, turned out okay.
So one thing I really love about the Escapade kitchen, that was another thing that really sold me on it as we looked through things, was the nice size sink and the ability to have a lot of countertop, so that cleanup for your kitchen is really, really easy. And so we just fill up the sink with hot water, and I wash there, and then I have a separate little portable collapsible sink that I rinse with to try to conserve water and then dry and put away. So I thought I'd just show you that real quick as I clean up here in a second. So I get this little collapsible sink, and we actually store it in the Jeep, and I just fill it with water so that I can conserve water. And then I fill my sink, which, let me move this out of the way for a minute. Fill my sink with hot water. And I mean, it gets hot, which is also another amazing feature. And I just fill it like a quarter of the way, and then I wash it up. And so it's like the convenience of home without having to use paper plates and cups. And you just give it a little rinse, and then I set out my dish dryer here. We've just opted to use dishes like this because really this is the way we vacation. And so all of the different aesthetics that we've added to our trailer, just make it, level it up a little bit and make it feel like you can have a nice meal on, decent place settings, and plus you're saving, not having to have paper products, throw them out, and it's not like you're spending all your time doing dishes either. It's just the two of us, and so for breakfast dishes, I'm done. So I love that part of feeling like I have a full kitchen and the ability to use it for each meal. Today we went exploring and drove some country roads, found a waterfall. I mean, it was just nice to be, I noticed we saw a lot of trees that had different colors that I didn't really expect to see. I thought it would all be gone, but it was a beautiful day. The weather was perfect, the sun was out, so it was just fun driving the roads and exploring. We have made it back. It's probably about 4 o'clock, and I thought I'd get the chili going, and we'll sit by the fire and relax a little bit while it simmers. But yeah, really couldn't ask for any better camping weather at this point. So, good day.
Got a lot of footage that you'll probably see already. Wasn't able to fly the drone. Never had to log in on the app before flying before. I don't know what caused it to where I have to log in. It usually always stays logged in, but for some reason it wasn't, and we're out here in no cellular service zone, so was not able to get the drone in the air. Could get it in the air, but you know, you got the limited distance, limited height, so we'll have to check that out and find somewhere with some cell service to get it logged back in for some reason. But anyways, yeah, it was a good day on a trail. Did a lot of trails that we have never done in this area before, so it was good seeing some stuff that's all new to us, and we'll go from there. Catch you in a bit. Tonight we're keeping it local to us. This is from Cigar City Brewing down there in Tampa, Florida, and a lot of people that aren't familiar with it have trouble pronouncing the name. It's actually pronounced Highlight. It's actually a sport, but it's a excellent IPA, very popular in Florida, and like I said, originated in Tampa at Cigar City Brewing.
The chili is ready, and it smells so good. It's really warm, so it'll be perfect by the fire.
Been simmering for about an hour now.
At least. Add some cheese to it, and some little oyster crackers.
No Fritos this time?
No Fritos, I forgot. And some extra, and another glass of beer. We're good.
Nice. Oh, keep your hands warm. So which one do you think you like more? Foreman or Ally? Can't tell the difference.
I can tell the difference, but I don't know which one I like better. Delicious. Good morning. I think this morning we're going to try to have avocado toast with egg. But our eggs were really cold this morning, so we've decided to put them in some warm water. And so I'm just going to, this is more of just a prep session. I'm going to just smash it up and add some salt and pepper because I forgot my everything bagel seasoning. And then we'll toast up the bread and some butter on the skillet and make the eggs and put it all together.
How'd you sleep last night?
I slept pretty good. Jason said I hogged his side of the bed.
As always. A little chilly, but it's supposed to warm up to like 60 degrees today. So, gonna
I don't remember where we got these either, but they have been TJ Maxx or something.
mhm.
And you can just, like, it's the fresh ground pepper, and they're tiny, so they store well in the trailer. Fresh, it grinds with salt, and they've been great. And those gems you find. I've determined that the people who lived in pioneer days, half the reason they had such calloused hands, which of course was hard work, but the women too, is because you don't really use mittens when you cook. But I do, because it's cold. They were hardy people, tough people. Look at that. Yummy.
Very good, sweet. Well, I think we've come to the end of this trail. It was a great trail. Nice and tight and heavily wooded. Doesn't look like too many people have been down it. And as you probably saw us pulling up on, got a few down trees here. And it looks like someone actually tried cutting it. And they got almost all the way through, but it pinched. And they lost their chain. I'll show you that here in a second. So yeah, they got all the way through, looks like, but had to leave their chain behind. So I don't have a saw to do the rest of it, but I'd try winching it out because there's plenty of trees that I can pull it over to off the bank, but I got to do this one and that other one, and then I don't have anything to limb some of that stuff off that's probably still going to be in the road. So I think this may be the end of the line. Oh yeah, there's like a couple more down around there past these two. So yeah, not worth it today.
So do you want to tell us about our day and what you're doing?
Visited the Highlands. Went up there relived some old memories and walked around the town a little bit. Went to a Highland hiker that has always been one of my favorites, and Amy's too. Then we got some steaks for dinner tonight. Some prime fillets. So can't wait to get into these and devour them. Found a couple nice trails. It was on a Georgia Traverse at the end of the day, but we found this side trail. It was an out and back trail, but it was everything I was looking for. Nice and tight, a little bit technical, not too bad, but it was really tight. The trail looks like it hadn't been used in quite a while, but it was still a active trail on the MVUM maps. So we took it, and I think you'll like watching some of that. But got back right as the sun was setting. We were on the Georgia Traverse when the sun was setting and had some beautiful views of the mountains, and there's still quite a bit of leaves that are haven't fallen or that are in the midst of changing. So that was a nice trip back to the campsite here. We didn't move. Haven't moved all week as far as campsites. Visited some old campsites that we had been to in the past, and it's a shame. One of my favorite campsites just off of the Georgia Traverse trashed. So much that now the Forest Service has blocked it off with big boulders, but spray paint and graffiti everywhere. That was on two of them. Two beautiful campsites that we had stayed at before, but just I wouldn't go back there now, even though they were beautiful at one time, both along streams and whatnot. But yeah, cross those off the list, unfortunately, because they've been trashed with spray paint and just not good at all. But anyways, we got a beautiful campsite here once again tonight. It was nice to have everything already set up and ready to go. But yeah, we're gonna get these seasoned up, get some butter in the pan, get a nice sear on them, throw some rosemary in. Got some potatoes to go in the pot here. Amy's got her bonanza started. Anybody a bonanza fan? Amy discovered this or found this a few years back, and this is one of her favorites, and now you see it everywhere. I have a Westbrook. I'll have to show you that later because I don't have the can here. But it's a Westbrook Gosa. I think it's a South Carolina. Let's see. Yep, Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. Westbrook Gosa. It's one of my probably top 5 beers. I love the salty and the sour. So, highly recommend. We'll catch back up with you as the dinner progresses. Throw a little Montreal steak on top first, and I'll probably follow it up with a little bit of Cavenders. A little bit of Cavenders now. It's not often that we get prime, but hey, it's special. Not often that we do steaks like this either, but you know, it's Thanksgiving week. We can indulge ourselves a little bit, right?
Yeah, and it's vacation. We had several camping trips planned earlier in the year, at least 2, and near home, but because of Hurricane Milton and what was the other one that came in before? Anyway, our hurricanes back-to-back in Florida, the state parks have been closed due to fixing them back up and getting that taken care of, and so our reservations were canceled. So we are taking all of this in and thoroughly enjoying our time. We always throw a little bit of rosemary on top with some butter. Yummy. good. Say something.
Amy found this little. You take your plastic ends off.
Oh no.
S'more
Why they're on there?
s'more table side kit. This is our second time trying it out. First time worked really good.
Burnt marshmallow. Takes me back to the camp days. Little char on there. Char with my steak, char with my marshmallow. Does make it difficult. Tasty.
Yeah, better than chocolate with a little bit more soft. Very good.
Do you traditionally like a Hershey's bar, or do you elevate it with a Reese's cup or something else?
Yes.
Drop
Give
your
it a twist.
drop your recipe in the comments.
Definitely. I like Reese's cups.